Did Jesus ever make any predictions about the future that haven't yet come true? This is a question that has been asked by countless people throughout the centuries. As one of the most influential religious figures in history, Jesus' teachings and prophecies have been studied and debated for thousands of years. So, let's take a closer look at some of the predictions made by Jesus and whether or not they have come true. One of the most famous prophecies made by Jesus can be found in the book of Matthew. In chapter 24, Jesus describes a time when the temple in Jerusalem will be destroyed and warns his followers of false prophets who will come claiming to be the Messiah. He also predicts wars and rumors of wars, earthquakes, and famines. The destruction of the temple did indeed occur in 70 AD, but what about the other predictions? Wars have certainly been a constant presence throughout human history, but have they increased in frequency or severity since Jesus' time? According to some studies, the number of wars and armed conflicts in the world has actually decreased in recent decades. However, the severity of some conflicts, such as World War I and II, cannot be ignored. As for earthquakes, there have been several major earthquakes in the past century, including the devastating earthquake that hit Haiti in 2010. However, it is difficult to determine whether or not earthquakes have become more frequent or severe in recent times. Famines have also been a problem throughout human history, but advancements in agriculture and technology have helped to alleviate some of the worst effects of famine. However, there are still many parts of the world where people suffer from malnutrition and starvation. Another prophecy made by Jesus can be found in the book of Revelation. In chapter 6, Jesus describes the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, each representing war, famine, pestilence, and death. He also describes a time of great tribulation, with signs in the heavens and the coming of the Son of Man. Many people believe that we are currently living in the end times, and point to various events as evidence of this. These events include the rise of global conflicts, natural disasters, and the spread of disease. However, others argue that these events have always occurred throughout human history and are not necessarily signs of the end times. In conclusion, while some of Jesus' predictions have come true, others are still open to interpretation. Whether or not we are living in the end times is a topic of much debate and speculation. Ultimately, it is up to each individual to decide for themselves what they believe about Jesus' prophecies and the future of humanity.